Hi, Nathan here, founder of Embodied Excellence and the creator of the Infinite Possibility video series. And welcome to this week's video in which we're going to be talking about meditation. So I know many of you are possibly already regular meditators, and that's awesome. And if you're not, then this video is really for you to encourage you to give this practice a try. So many scientific studies now have been done that are conclusive in the positive benefits of meditation. And just to name a few of them are stress reduction, your resistance to stress in the first place, normalizing blood pressure. Studies have shown that over a long period of time, and done consistently, meditation can actually increase the amount of gray matter in your brain. And that's a good thing. So there are many, many benefits to meditation, not only in terms of the scientifically proven ways, but just in terms of your overall feeling. Like, we don't need science for us to know that when we sit down and we get centered for, even if it's just a few minutes to 10 minutes, 20 minutes, an hour long, for maybe advanced practitioners, however long your meditation is, it doesn't matter. We don't need the science to back it up and to say that, okay, when I let myself sit and get focused, that I feel better, that I feel cognitively more sharp or more focused. We know it to be true. So my invitation for you this week is going to be this, is to take on some sort of meditation practice. And even if you only do it for 2 minutes a day, then that's a start. So I'm not going to try and teach you a particular kind of meditation here in this video, because there are so many and you can look so many up, and it's going to be different for each person. And this is something that's especially true with this particular modality, just meditation, is every individual is going to be different, and there's going to be different things that work for them. I will share with you that one I will recommend for beginners is something that's just called the release meditation. And that's something that my mentor, Brendon Burchard, has taught me and taught millions of people actually through his YouTube video. So you can look that up, and I'll also post that link below this video in the comments section. So you can go check that out. But meditation, again, it's so important. You can see the smoke coming behind me. I got a fire here. Anyway, and actually, let's bring that up. So sitting in front of a fire can be incredibly meditative, for me anyway, and I'm guessing for a lot of you out there too, to just have a fire, to be out. Hopefully you can have some nice space that's in the woods and not around traffic or cars or noise or that kind of thing, but just having a fire, staring into the fire, and just communing with nature on more of that primal level can be hugely, hugely beneficial and relaxing and focusing. So that's something I love to do too. I know that was kind of impromptu because of the smoke behind me, but hey, such is life. So you can do that. You can build a fire, just stare into the fire and find that focus, find that grounding that comes from that for you. Or if you're not really the outdoorsy person, you can try on that release meditation technique, or try any meditation that you've heard of or that you can look up online, because there are, again, so many. But I'm going to encourage you here. The big thing is going to be the consistency. So just starting off, even if it's only 2 minutes per day, then let it be 2 minutes per day. One of my favorite analogies, and maybe you've heard it before, is about when you were a baby and you first started walking, or started trying to walk. You didn't get it right away. It took lots and lots of tries. You fell down who knows how many dozens or hundreds of times trying to do it. And even when you started walking, it was one step at a time. You didn't start running either. So the same is true of any new skill that we're trying to learn, and meditation is no different. So just let yourself believe that, and let yourself acknowledge that for yourself, and say, okay, if I may not get it, my mind may be racing at like 16,000 miles per hour. Even in the first minute, I'm like, I just can't get this. Stick with it. Just give it a try each time. Just remembering to come back either to your breath or to your mantra, if you have a mantra, depending on your technique. And just let yourself have some grace with yourself and be patient with yourself. You'll get it. Over time, you're going to start to get longer and longer and longer periods of focus, and you're going to start to notice more and more benefits and results the longer you're able to do it. So that's my challenge for you this week, is to find a meditation practice no matter what it is, and from that place, just start. Even if it's only 2 minutes, I like to do anywhere between 10 and 20. Again, it's going to depend on what works for you and the time that you have. But do something, do it consistently. And the other thing I'll just mention is if you're having such a hard time and you really can't seem to get it, then maybe for you to start out, try something that could be just an activity that feels meditative for you. For example, for me, practicing or playing frisbee, playing catch with my buddy, that could get me in such a meditative state, or in the zone, or flow state, whatever you want to call it. But that can be incredibly powerful as well, just to sort of give you the experience of being in a state that is of that high level of focus, and where your stress is reduced and you're in it. And there's nothing else going on except for that activity. So there could be lots of different activities for you that kind of induce that state. So if that's where you're at, if meditation just seems too crazy or too out there, and your mind is too active, then maybe just start off with something that you know can get you, some activity you know can get you into that flow state. All right, sound good? Okay, so we're gonna do this for the next 7 days. I want you to take on any meditation, no matter what it is, even if it's that flow state for you, 2 minutes at least, and just see where it goes. Build from there, and I promise you, you're gonna start to see and feel those results, and I bet you other people will too. All right, thank you all for watching. If this video has served you, then please leave some comments, share it with friends or family, or anyone you think could hear this message. I really appreciate it. And until I see you next week, go out there every single day and be an extraordinary ambassador for humanity.